I can. It's remarkable, and it's remarkable. It took us 5 years to get this piece of truth. The DIA has an elite unit of scientists that look for bioweapon threats across the world. They are some of the best in the world, some of the brightest you could ever imagine. They sometimes even moonlight at the major biotech companies, but they also are in the services of their country in uniform. And they did a genome analysis of COVID-19 in the first couple of months. And within 3 months of the pandemic being declared, so in June 2020, they had concluded from genome analysis that the COVID-19 virus was lab manufactured. It was genetically altered, and that it most likely emanated from a bank of viruses at the Wuhan Institute of Virology. That finding was suppressed from the intelligence community and from the American public until it was recently declassified and released in documents by the new Trump administration through various intelligence agencies, including ODNI and DIA. It is shocking because that genome analysis was also backed up by 7 other extraordinary facts. Remember, Anthony Fauci and his fellows are out there saying, it's natural evolution from a wet market in November. But the U.S. intelligence community knew the first COVID death was actually in September, way before the wet market. They knew from signal intelligence that the Wuhan Institute of Virology had an accident that required a very sensitive sterilization process, suggesting that a virus had escaped. They knew some of the WIV scientists had gotten, the Wuhan Institute of Virology scientists had gotten COVID early. And they knew that some of the Wuhan Institute of Virology scientists were doubling as hygienists. They were disguised as hygienists at the military, the Chinese military games in Wuhan in October 2019. Now, why would they be doing that? Why would you have your best bioscientists? You've got degrees and work in a BSL-2 and BSL-3 lab. Why are they working as a hygienist? Because they were looking to see how the virus might be impacting our most healthy military athletes, because they knew it was spreading already. You take that complete body of evidence with the DIA's genome finding, and you realize the government knew from the beginning that this virus was Chinese manufactured and escaped because of a lab accident, and they kept us all in the dark. And they kept, not the DIA, kept their other brethren in the intelligence community in the dark. Whistleblowers that we now know have approached the FBI and are being cooperating with the FBI say they were told not to tell the FBI because the FBI was off the reservation, because the FBI was the one intel agency that from the very beginning figured this out, that it was a lab leak. So this is a cover-up of epic proportion. Our own intelligence community kept itself blind from some of the most important evidence that would help us navigate how we should have responded to the pandemic and to China.